Hi, I'm Kerry Webster.
I'm Geoff Webster.
And we chose Green Earth to build our beautiful dream home.
Yeah, we chose Green Earth because they're a smaller builder, like more a boutique builder. Husband and wife team, and we like that rather than just a large, churn out houses type builder. But also we chose Green Earth for the finish. Just everything about it was quality. We saw that in the display home, the carpentry and the painting, how they seal the floors and do the silicone joints and the butt joint on the glass. And so it was pretty easy for us to make a decision that way.
When we met with Nathan and Grace, Nathan said he was very particular, and he was right. We had two things that we really wanted. We wanted an extra al fresco area, and we also wanted somewhere for our caravan.
I spoke to Nathan about it, and I warned him, and I said, we're putting a 3-ton caravan there, and you've got to make sure it's going to take the weight, because the last thing I want is all my driveway cracking and breaking. So he actually engaged an engineer and beefed it up. And little touches like the barbecue area outside, that's not standard on their house, but I said I wanted another al fresco area where I could have my barbecue. So they did that, and they've made it into the roofline and finished it off beautifully. So it looks like it's part of the house, it's not just a tack-on type awning. You could sit out in the al fresco area and I look up above the pool, and because it's a skillion roof and it's got different pitches, I just look up and you're different colours. And it's the same paint colour, but because of the light and shade and the way it's built, it's just, I have a colourblind moment where I look at it and go, wow.
Yeah, I still have wow moments too. When I walk in and open that door and you see the water from the pool, that's my wow factor every time. It's like the pool's inside your house. The same as the doors here, these stacker doors are amazing. Every morning we open them up, it's like having another room. Night time we close it up, it's beautiful and cosy. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
And built in such a way with reinforcing steel girders through where you don't have to have a post on the corner. And same with the butt glass windows down the end. So it just opens the house up, and it makes it twice the size of what it actually is.
We have fabulous windows up the top, and on a hot day, like right through summer, we use the air conditioning twice, and only once was to test it out that it actually did work.
To make sure it did work, yeah.
It's incredible. Like, you open the back laundry door and you just get a beautiful breeze that flows through the house. The hot air rises and leaves, and it's honestly a good 10 degrees cooler. So to me, that was fantastic. There's just too many features in this home to pick my favourite. I do love the size of the bedroom, and my walk-in robe is to die for. The media room is beautiful, and the outside areas are just brilliant. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful home with a lovely feel. Yeah, Nathan and Grace were really approachable, as were Paul and Emma. Every time we emailed or rang to ask them anything during the building process, they were just fantastic.
Very, very approachable, very easy to communicate and talk with them. A couple of minor issues during the start of the build, involving the trades, and Paul just said, yeah, we'll fix that. That's all right, no problem. And it was done.
Friends would say to us, oh, you're building at your age, aren't you worried about doing that?
You're too old to build.
We went, no, we're really excited, and honestly it was a beautiful, simple process, and everyone loves it. Yeah, they do. We've had quite a few visitors come through, and you always get that wow factor.
Even the 13-year-old grandson that walked in and said, awesome. So it's good, yeah.
Yeah, it is. No, it's beautiful. It's a very easy, casual house to live in. Very different to what we had before. And yeah, I just love it. It's great.
We actually tried to go and find another builder to do a comparison, but we just kept coming back to that Green Earth display home and thought, oh, we love it. And that was it.
And both of us did, whereas normally one person likes one thing and one something else. We both fell in love with this house.
Yeah, on everything.
Yeah, we did.
The colours, everything.
Yeah.
Just went bang.
Yeah. And they were so beautiful to deal with. They really are a lovely couple to deal with. No, nothing's too hard for them.
Even the initial contract signing, because the blocks of land here, you had to go into a ballot to get them. So there was a bit of a waiting period, and Grace said, that's all right. And said, you pay us the deposit just to get the plans going and get things underway so we can have the drawings ready. So when the land settled, bang, we're into it. I think it was only, 2 weeks after the land was settled?
Yeah, they promised they'd start it straight away. We lived in our caravan for 5 months while the house was being built.
So we were pretty eager to get in.
They were great, and they finished it before they said they would.
No need for anyone to come back and fix anything. It was just, everything was perfect from day dot.
Yeah.
Green Earth go through a process where they have a colour coordinator in a commercial office just at the back of Kiwana. So we went there and it was quite well set up. So all the samples were there, but the thing we liked, or I particularly liked, was because they're local, they're using local suppliers. So when it came to picking things like the bench tops, you just see a little square and you think, oh, is that going to work? Is it too dark, too light? And we were able to go up to the supplier and actually see a big piece of the sample and go, that's it. We both looked at each other and said, that'll work, it's good.
And there was a big range to choose from. That was the other thing we liked. And a few times I rang Grace in the process and said, oh, you know, I'm not sure if this colour's going to work. You know, you're able to give me some advice, and she was fantastic. So I'm not very good at making decisions sometimes, and I found with her help, it flowed. She's very helpful.
We're pretty confident we were going to get what we wanted, and you can say now, yeah, we got what we wanted.
If you were thinking of building a custom design home, I couldn't recommend Green Earth enough. The process was so simple. We didn't have any hiccups. The time frame was brilliant. The quality is beautiful. Just come and have a look through our home. It tells you the story. It's fantastic.